Welcome to the deep dive. We are really glad you're joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Excited to get into this one.
Because, look, I know the mindset you are bringing to this conversation. You're a learner. You want to actually grasp how these complex systems work without drowning in the overwhelm.
Right. Nobody wants to read a 1,000-page technical manual just to make a video.
Exactly. And that is the mission today. We are diving into an incredibly insightful source text called The Director's Roadmap to Professional AI Filmmaking.
It's a great piece.
It really is. We are going to shortcut that massive, frustrating learning curve of AI video generation. The goal is to take you from being a beginner who just types a prompt and prays for luck to a true digital director running a professional pipeline.
And getting to that professional level, it really requires dismantling a huge trap. A trap almost everyone falls into right away.
The empathy trap.
Yeah, exactly. People just intuitively assume that AI understands human feelings, like a human collaborator would.
Right, so you type in this deeply passionate, emotional paragraph about the exact vibe you want, and you hit enter.
And the AI spits out a character with a terrifying, twisted face, or some background that defies the laws of physics entirely.
Because it doesn't care about your passion, it's an algorithm. It follows strict mathematical logic.
But when users don't grasp that logic, they get stuck. They operate under this false assumption that if they just add more adjectives, the computer will finally get it.
But it doesn't. You might get one lucky clip, but the next scene is a total mess. The narrative continuity completely collapses.
Yeah, you're just pulling the slot machine lever over and over.
Okay, let's unpack this. Because the roadmap lays out the solution across 5 very clear levels. And level 1 is what the source calls the idea prompt.
Which is where most people start, and unfortunately where most people stay.
Yeah. Operating at level 1 is basically treating the AI like a chaotic freelance artist. Sometimes it's stunning, usually it's useless for a real movie.
And the biggest beginner mistake here is the length myth.
Oh, the giant paragraphs.
Right. People think detail equals precision. But modern tools, they don't need a novel, they need clarity.
The source gives a perfect example of this using Runway. The prompt is just so simple. It's literally a fat cat wearing a spacesuit is sitting and fishing on a planet with a pink sky, surrounded by floating rocks and shining stars in a 3D Pixar movie style.
What's fascinating here is that the video quality doesn't come from those specific words. The visual fidelity comes from the AI model itself. The words are just guardrails.
Just keeping it from hallucinating.
Exactly. Let's break down why that prompt works. First, you have the subject, fat cat in a spacesuit. That is a massively recognizable archetype in the training data.
So the AI grabs that easily, but what about the movement?
That's the genius of the action they chose. Sitting and fishing.
It's calm.
It's highly contained. If you ask for backflips and laser fire, the AI's predictive processing glitches out. You get blurred pixels. By keeping the movement calm, the render stays pristine.
And then adding 3D Pixar style and pink sky that maps the lighting immediately without needing a technical essay on light sources.
Right. It's incredibly efficient.
The roadmap also brings up Luma AI for level 1. The prompt there was a close-up shot of a robot hand carefully holding a rose made of glass. The sun reflects through the petals and creates beautiful light on the dusty ground.
Now that is a prompt designed to exploit what the AI does best.
It completely ignores the boring buzzwords people usually use. No ultra-sharp, no 8K resolution.
It focuses on materials.
Yes. The 2 hardest things in AI filmmaking are materials and lighting. Glass, metal, dust. It forces the AI to dedicate its power to simulating real-world light refraction.
But we do have to call out the major limitation of level 1.
The lack of control.
Total lack of control.
Yeah.
If you hit generate on that fat cat prompt 10 times, you get 10 totally different cats.
Which is fine for a single TikTok video, but useless for a consistent long-form movie where we need to follow one character.
Which brings us to level 2, structured prompting.
This is where you stop talking to the AI like it's a search engine.
You start speaking the computer's native language.
Sure.
Series filmmakers use a template, the cinematic formula.
Subject, action, scene, camera, style.
Exactly in that order. The source uses Killing AI to demonstrate this. Subject, an old detective wearing a long coat. Action, standing and smoking. Environment, 1950s London in the rain. Camera medium shot, moving to face. Style, black and white noir.
And the beauty of this formula is troubleshooting.
Yes.
If the clip fails, you don't throw away the whole idea, you just isolate the variable. Oh, the lighting is weird. Fix the style variable. Keep the camera and subject exactly the same.
And to take that structural control even further, the author recommends using JSON formatting.
Using code, basically.
Well, using Chat GPT to format your ideas into JSON, it gives your project a consistent DNA.
Right, the example was the old warrior with broken armor kneeling in sunflowers. By formatting it as JSON, the AI parses the exact same structural data every single time.
And standardizing that data unlocks the multi-shot technique. This is huge.
I love this part. You don't have to stitch together 5-second clips anymore.
No, you can generate a whole sequence. Like the example, a girl opens a door, turns on a light to see a gift, and then a close-up of happy tears.
All in one go.
The model holds the whole sequence in its context window. It bakes the temporal consistency in from the start.
Here's where it gets really interesting, because text prompts still hit a ceiling. Even with JSON, forcing the AI to keep a character's face perfectly identical across different scenes using only text, it's a nightmare.
It is, which is why level 3 is reference control. We stop relying on words.
We force the AI's hand using images and videos as maps.
You basically become a casting director. Let's look at image to video using Pika. You don't roll the dice on a text prompt for the face. You use Midjourney to generate your exact actor.
You lock the look.
Lock to look. Bring that static image into Pika and tell the AI, keep the clothes, keep the hair, just make them smile and nod.
But what if you need complex movement? Like, trying to type out the exact physics of casting a fishing rod in English is impossible.
The AI will totally mess up the physics of the human arm. That's why video to video in Runway is brilliant. You literally act it out.
Just record yourself on your phone in your living room.
Mime the fishing motion, upload it, and Runway maps your natural human kinematics right onto the space cat. No complex English required.
And you can steal million-dollar Hollywood camera moves the same way, right?
Camera sync. The source talks about Seedance for this.
They applied a professional tracking shot to a white-haired anime girl.
And the big update here is Seedance 2.0, which dropped late February 2026. It handles multiple references at once, seamlessly.
So it locks the face from one image and grabs the camera move from a video all at the same time.
Exactly.
But man, doing that manually for 100 shots would cause instant burnout.
Which is why level 4 is all about custom GPTs, custom assistants.
You turn Chat GPT into your script assistant, you give it your basic idea, and it hands you back 3 prompt choices optimized for Kaling AI. Wide shot, close-up, tracking shot all with professional lighting cues built in.
You step out of the weeds, you become the boss, just choosing the best option.
Which gives you the energy for level 5. The full pipeline.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, a professional movie isn't just one cool clip. It's a massive start-to-finish process.
Starting with storyboarding. Before you spend a single credit, use Midjourney to make a 3x3 grid.
A 9-frame comic book page.
Like the spaceship crashing on a strange planet. It ensures your story flows and saves a ton of money.
Then you need voices. Silent AI characters have that uncanny stiffness. The source uses ElevenLabs, but with a highly specific trick.
The square brackets. I thought this was brilliant.
It changes everything.
You don't just type the dialogue. You prompt it like bracket, exhausted, whispering, end bracket. I checked everything. It gives the character soul. Natural breathing.
And finally, you had to sync that voice to the face using Creatify.Aurora. But the source has a crucial warning here.
Only do it when they are standing still.
Right. Lip-sync models hate fast movement. If your character is running or jumping, the lip-sync will turn into a glitchy, distorted mess.
Keep the dialogue to the slow, stationary close-ups.
Always.
So evaluating this massive 2026 arsenal we just went through.
This raises an important question. Where do you actually spend your subscription money?
Let's do a rapid-fire review of the tools based on the roadmap. Kling AI.
Amazing physics and long videos, but the faces can get weird. It's best for action sequences.
Runway.
Best motion control by far, but very expensive. It's really a VFX tool.
Luma Dream Machine.
Unbelievable lighting and glass textures, but glitchy movement? Use it for artistic slow shots.
Pika.
Fun physics, highly reliable, but less cinematic. Great for viral clips, animation.
And Seedance.
Incredible facial consistency, steep learning curve, but it's the king of anime and character films right now.
But tools are just tools. The roadmap ends with 3 golden rules. Rule 1, don't let the AI do everything.
It has no idea what pacing is. Use it for raw materials, but you have to use your human brain to edit it together.
Rule 2, avoid the AI smell.
That plastic, perfectly smooth look, it screams fake.
So you add dust, film grain, handheld camera shake to your prompts. You have to dirty it up to make it real.
And Rule 3, check copyrights. The 2026 laws are no joke.
Yeah.
Make sure you actually have commercial rights to your generations.
So what does this all mean? For you listening to this right now, The journey from level 1 to level 5 is an identity shift. You are moving from someone playing with a neat toy to an executive director running a creative pipeline.
Master one level at a time. The tools will update every week, but the core structural mindset stays the same. Build your own unique visual DNA.
The final analogy in the source nails it. The computer provides the fire, but you must direct the heat. Without you, it just burns in random directions.
You know, thinking about that deliberate degradation, adding the dust and the mistakes to make it look real, it leaves me with a pretty massive thought.
What's that?
If the technical barriers of Hollywood are gone, if literally anyone can generate perfect, flawless 4K cinematic lighting from their bedroom, will perfection just become completely boring? In a world where AI effortlessly creates a flawless image, will human mistakes, our messy, unpredictable, lived-in imperfections, will that actually become the new premium currency of storytelling?
That is something to chew on. Perfect is cheap, messy is human. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive. Keep directing that heat, and we will see you next time.